Change. Many people live by this word because they've learned to adapt and overcome obstacles in their lives. But there is a large group of people who fear change and are ready to submit themselves to a world like this.
Please, what are we on earth? We are one people, with one will, one resolve, one cause. Our enemies shall talk themselves to death, and we will bury them with their own confusion. We shall prevail.
And if you feel like the woman with the sledgehammer and crave change, Bobbie Seller wants to help you create your own life, and he's here to help you do it one step at a time with his new book, The Creative Mind, and he's here to talk more about it. Welcome back, Bobbie.
Thank you, Andrea.
So let's talk about the book. Tell me a little bit more about The Creative Mind.
The Creative Mind is really a blueprint. Whether you're a high school dropout, whether you're working a position and trying to advance, or whether you want to start your own company, it's really a roadmap that helps guide you to excel in your life.
So if people are ready to make a change, where should they start?
You know, change is inevitable, as we know, but change is going to happen whether we like it or not. So we have to be able to initiate that change and really create our own lives in advance.
And what do you think is the biggest mistake people make when they go about making a big change in their life?
You know, they try to fit themselves into a box, as I always say, and you have to be able to create your own life. People forget that they're their own brand. You know, it's like dating, as I always mention, and, you know, you show up to a date, you can't just show up and expect the other person to be attracted to you, and then it works.
Why not?
The person's probably still single, but,
Exactly.
you know, you have to be able to package yourself, put those finishing touches on, just like your resume, and be able to have the other person be more attracted to you and invest in you, whether an employee or a business partner.
And I also think, too, it's small changes along the way, right, that make a huge difference.
That's right. It's just that progression. If you make a little bit of a progression every day, I always try to demand 3 things of myself every day to be able to do better than I did yesterday. And if you're able to do that, then you ultimately change your life in a very short time.
Okay, last week, you've been receiving email because we were asking people to send you questions, and we received an email from one girl named Tina. She says, I'm currently living in Gainesville, Florida. I graduated in 2009 with a degree in communications. I had no plan, just knew I was going to make it. I'm smart, but I lack direction, and I am looking for help. So, Bobbie, what kind of advice do you have for Tina?
You know, I replied to Tina, and I said, Tina, listen, you have a great package, but you really need to dress it up and show that passion to a potential employer. If she wants to work for a particular company, go on LinkedIn, go on Facebook, find those directors, market to them that way. It'll separate you from 99% of all the people out there trying to look for that same job.
Yeah, I think it's hard to really sell your resume in the waters which are so polluted, I guess, with so many other resumes and so much competition.
Sure, and she looks great. You know, she just has to be able to package that and present it to the right person. With that kind of passion, I think anybody would hire her, or at least she'd get an interview.
Yeah, great advice, Bobbie. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
If you have any questions for creating your own life, email them to questions@sellerlaw.com. Once more, questions@sellerlaw.com. And to get your copy of The Creative Mind, go to bobbieseller.com.